Find it only at Quartz. We've got the best range in appliances, electronics, furniture, and so much more with the best quality and the best prices. Get a free gift with purchase on select items. Save 20% on select bases when you purchase the matching mattress. Take advantage of great deals and huge savings. Treat yourself. Keep your cash with Quartz Ready Finance. Unbeatable value, only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Conditions apply. Offer ends February 28, 2026.
Welcome back to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force is informing the general public that operations at police headquarters, including the Office of the Commissioner of Police, will be temporarily relocated. As part of this transition, the police headquarters will close at 1 p.m. tomorrow, Friday, February 6, 2026. Operations will resume on Monday, February 9, 2026, at the Musser Building, formerly occupied by the VAT unit, along Grenville Street, Kingston. Members of the public are advised to take note of this temporary arrangement when conducting business with police headquarters. Speaker of the House of Assembly, Mrs. Rania Durham Balcom, held a cordial meeting with the Ambassador of the Republic of Cuba to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Carlos Ernesto Rodriguez Echeverry, in which both sides reaffirmed their interest in continuing to strengthen bilateral relations and inter-parliamentary exchange. During the meeting, the importance of deepening cooperation between the legislative bodies of both countries was emphasized as a way to promote dialogue, exchange of experiences, and consultation on issues of common interest. The value of mutual respect and historical friendship that characterizes relations between both countries was also highlighted. Mrs. Durham Balcom expressed her willingness to promote initiatives that contribute to closer interparliamentary ties, while the Cuban ambassador reaffirmed his country's commitment to strengthening institutional links and bilateral cooperation. The meeting took place in an atmosphere of cordiality and respect, reflecting the shared will to continue consolidating relations between the two parliaments and the peoples. Still on the local scene, the Minister of Higher Education, Grenadine Affairs, Local Government, Airports and Seaports, and Parliamentary Representative for Southern Grenadines, Terence Oliver, has announced government plans to rebuild the terminal building and fire station at the Kanawha Airport. Minister Oliver, accompanied by Minister of Housing, Land Management, Urban Development and Informal Settlement, Andrew John, and Chief Executive Officer of the Argyle International Airport, Josette Graves, was speaking during a recent visit to assess the Kanawha Airport for possible upgrades. We hear more from Minister Oliver.
Yes, because that is part of the new project that is coming up, not to completely rebuild the terminal building and the fire station. The terminal building is above the fire unit. The control tower, is above the fire unit, and that require full reconstruction. So that is part of the project that is upcoming in terms of making sure that the airport remains a viable unit.
That was Minister of Higher Education, Grenadine Affairs, Local Government, Airports and Seaports, Terence Oliver. The minister emphasized that these works are necessary to enhance the tourism product in the Grenadines and to ensure St. Vincent and the Grenadines remains a hub for travel in the Southern Caribbean. On to news in the region. Representatives from CARICOM and the Commonwealth Election Observer missions are set to arrive in Barbados today. The hosting of both delegations follows a formal invitation issued by Prime Minister Mia Amor Motley, who reaffirmed Barbados' commitment to the highest standards of democratic practice, transparency, and the rule of law. She added that the observer's presence would ensure that the electoral process remained beyond reproach and provided independent verification of the integrity of the polls. The observer missions are expected to meet with various stakeholders, including the Electoral and Boundaries Commission, representatives of political parties, members of the media, and civil society organizations. Following the conclusion of the election, the missions will issue preliminary statements on their findings before submitting final comprehensive reports. The Guyana Digital School GDS has begun a nationwide school outreach program aimed at increasing student awareness of its digital learning platform and expanding access to flexible, technology-driven education. The initiative, which officially commenced this week, involves direct engagement with secondary school students to explain the opportunities available through the GDS, respond to questions, and facilitate on-site registration for those who are not yet enrolled. The outreach program forms part of the Ministry of Education's broader strategy to expand access to quality education through innovative and flexible learning models that support student development and academic achievement. The Guyana Digital School is designed to provide accessible, high-quality education through online platforms. On the international scene, a man who actively targeted children on social media and gaming platforms has been charged with hundreds of child abuse-related offenses against 459 victims in Australia and 15 other countries, Queensland police have said. The 27-year-old, who has been in custody since last February, has been charged with 596 offenses after police found more than 23,000 videos and images of the alleged abuse on his electronic devices. 360 victims have so far been identified, and investigations were ongoing. Most of them were boys between the ages of 7 and 15. Police said the suspect allegedly targeted children between 2018 and 2025, creating multiple online profiles and posing as both men and women. The charges include 244 counts of producing child abuse material through a carriage service, 163 counts of using a carriage service to procure persons under 16 years of age, and 87 counts of engage in sexual activity with a child using carriage service. Finally, in sports, former Arsenal and Liverpool midfielder Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is close to joining Scottish champions Celtic. The 32-year-old has been a free agent since August. He has been training with Arsenal, where he made 198 appearances in a 6-year spell, but BBC Sport has been told a move to Celtic Park is now likely, although a deal is still to be finalized. Hoops boss Martin O'Neill confirmed his interest in the player this week and believes the interest is mutual. This has been VFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stapleton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m. news. VFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Hassle-free loans for your every need. Courts have you covered, best believe. Courts Ready Cash is for everyone. Not to worry, fast approval. Hurry up and come. We got it all. We on the go. Courts Ready Cash, you already know. We got it all. We on the go. Courts Ready Cash, always ready when you're ready. Let's go.
Courts Ready Cash. Ready when you are.